when you trust yourself, really trust yourself to make the moves, to follow your heart and what it's calling you into, to ignore the thoughts that come from a desire for safety and comfort. So much. I have so much to share with you. I've just spent an incredible 8 hours. This day has been phenomenal. I can't even tell you this day. And when I received the possibility of getting a ticket last week for this event, I was on the waiting list, and I got the email through. My mind was like, you don't need to go to that. Don't you go to that. You don't have the time to go to that. All these reasons started coming forward. And I booked my ticket and I booked my travel, and my children created so much ease around me going away as well. Something I really noticed today. There's a lot of women at the event, and women with children of varying ages, and just seeing the pangs of guilt that I remember as being very normal and haven't been normal for me to invest in me. When I invest in me, and that can mean going out for a cup of coffee. I don't mean going for these big transformational days, and I do mean that too. I'm vibing high right now. I hope that you're following me. Oh, when I'm making those investments in me, I'm doing that for my children on so many levels. Like, so many levels. There's so many ways that gives to them. So guilt just doesn't make sense to me anymore. My kids are like all kids, right? We all have been through a lot in our own childhoods, and my kids they're going through their journey, their process. And worry and guilt just don't occur for me for long. It's not that I've eradicated it all completely. I'm checking in with myself in this moment, because worry is one that does come forward at times in certain contexts, and I'll catch it and it goes. Because I remember, and it just makes sense to me, that if I'm worried, if I'm worrying, not trusting the person involved. So if I'm worrying about somebody, I'm basically saying, I don't trust you to be able to learn the lessons that you're here to learn. I don't trust you to have the strength to get through what you're here to get through, to be with your pain, to transform. I'm also saying, I don't trust life. I don't trust life. I don't trust the universe, the light, the creator, God. I don't trust any of that. I'm going to worry. And it weakens me. As does guilt, as does shame, literally weakens me. And so if I find myself with that kind of thinking, I'm going to transform that. And investing in me is just a no-brainer. And there's always another level to go to with everything. Every single area of our life. If we get it to a 10 out of 10, then everything around us meets us where we are, and then there's something else for us to elevate to, right? Our 10 becomes a 5, and we get to keep stretching. Because the minute that we're comfortable and coasting, that's when it starts to do this, or it feels like it starts to do this. So we want to be constantly looking, not from a striving point of view, but from an expansion point of view. How can I elevate this? How can I elevate this? And it starts here, only always. The only permanent solution is the word that wants to come forward. I'm like, permanent, really? Yeah, permanent. The only permanent solution to anything that you have going on in your life right now, be that in your relationships, in your finances, in your health, it doesn't matter what it is, the only permanent solution happens when we do the inner work, when we do the soul work. That's where the transformation happens. Anything that we do in the outside world to try and fix from a place of need, it just doesn't work. And this is the work. This is the work. And it doesn't take time. It really doesn't. This idea that healing and transformation needs to take lots of time. It takes time because those thoughts that come up, what's the point? Why should I bother? Who's this for anyway? Why does it even matter? Those thoughts block our action. We stop, right? And if we just leaned in, go to the thing, buy the thing, whatever it is for you, whatever that effort is, you do that, you ignore this and you do that. You're living your best life. And if you'd like to explore what that would look like in a relationship, that's maybe not the right word. A mentorship, that's better. Yeah, get in touch, because it doesn't have to take time, it doesn't have to be serious. It gets to be fun, even in the uncomfortable stuff. I'm not about things taking a long time. I'm not about like incremental, bit by bit. We go all in, and it just creates such miracles. So I'm buzzing, absolutely buzzing. I'll see you tomorrow, and sending you so much love. Can you feel me? Absolutely exploding because I didn't listen to this and I went all in on investment in me.